What was it?
I don't know. It's still down there.
What is it?
It's a walleye.
A big walleye? Oh my God. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the North Browse Outdoors YouTube channel. Nick Beto here. It is currently Thursday, January 20 something. I don't even know. 2026. We are currently gearing up to hit the road for Devil's Lake, North Dakota. And it is conveniently the coldest day of the year. Coldest weekend of the year. They're talking wind chills pushing negative 50 to negative 60. We go on this trip every year. There's about 20 of us that go up to Devil's Lake, and we reserve our motel rooms for a year in advance. So we're kind of locked into the weekend that we pick. It is blustery outside, it is windy, and it is cold. I don't know if you can see that, but -3 right now, and only gonna get colder. So we don't know how the fishing's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be hot and heavy, but we're gonna go out there and give it a good old college try. We got, I believe, 8 wheelhouses or 5 wheelhouses, something like that. We've had a couple guys back out, understandable due to the cold. But yeah, we're gonna hit the road here shortly, and I will keep you guys updated. Well, we got the whole crew gathered here. We always meet at Fleet Farm the morning of this trip. We got the side-by-side loaded up with the four-wheeler, and then everybody else has got their wheelhouses and whatnot. So we're gonna hit the road. I think the roads are gonna be kind of crappy this morning, but we'll see what happens. And then you know, I checked in with you earlier this morning and showed you it was -3. Now it's -7. So it just continues to get colder and colder. We know what we're getting into, I guess. The cold is part of the game. So we'll see what happens, and we'll come back at you. Well, just doing a check-in here. We made it to Grand Forks, the old Simonson's, and temperature is still dropping. -15 now. It's all right. Roads are not bad, but not great. I think all of us fishtailed a couple times on the way up here, but we're rolling. And this is Woodland Resort. We got about 1 hour and a half ish, probably a little longer with the road conditions. But we got one guy that's out there. The fish are not overly aggressive, but they are biting. So we're gonna keep rolling and check back in with you here in a little bit. All right, guys, cameraman Cubby is here. He has his camera, but he hasn't used it. Hey!
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
Yeah, so I catch the fish for the video, which is kind of like the bread and butter. Nick's more like the mashed potatoes and the gravy on the side, doing the intro and the outro.
Talks a lot of crap, man. A lot of crap. Alrighty, we made it to Woodland Resort, and now we're gonna go inside and get checked into our motels and get road passes and get bait and all that fun stuff figured out. Good news is it's warming up a little bit. Now we're at -16. We were at -19. So small steps. But there is Woodland Resort, and we're gonna come back at you here when we're driving out onto the ice. So it's been quite a journey to get out here, but we made it, and now we're gonna hopefully go catch some fish. So I figured I'd do a real quick walkthrough for the guys here that are staying in the motel at Woodland. It's got a nice shower, bathroom, and then nice little coat hanging area, and 2 beds in each one of these motel rooms with a mini fridge. But yeah, figured I'd just do a quick walkthrough. We got 7 of these rooms with guys staying in them. So we've already got 1 pike. We got the houses kind of set up, sort of set up. We're finishing getting them set up right now, and we're gonna start fishing here shortly. So
This one's a little bit nicer.
first fish of the trip, caught by Alaska. Well, actually, it's not the first one, but not bad. So there are fish in this lake. End of night number 1 for the guys that are not staying in wheelhouses. We did not get any, well, I take that back. 1 house picked up 1 fish tonight. I missed one as soon as I got set up in the glacier here, and that was the only action we had. And I had him hooked, and he ended up getting off because of the transducer was wrapped around it. I'm just gonna pull up the weather here. Yeah. So it's currently -22. I don't know if you can see that feels like, but it's feels like -48 outside. It's gonna get down tomorrow morning when we come out. It's gonna be about -24. So it's gonna be about the same. Houses are holding heat semi decently. It's cold. I mean, this thing has been on. We did have to move this one once because we were set up on a tree, and actually, funny enough, if you look at the live scope there, we're still set up on a tree. We had a couple fish moving through a little while ago here and there, but nothing to really brag about. Tomorrow morning, hopefully we can get on a couple. I'm just gonna step outside here. It is brutally cold. I mean, like, insanely cold. The wind is blowing a little bit. The wind is supposed to die down tonight into tomorrow. Let's step back in here just so you can hear me, because I know sometimes the wind affects how good my microphone works. But yeah, so day 1 in the books. Haven't had any real issues yet, but I guess we'll see what tonight brings with the guys that are staying out here. So we're gonna come back at you again tomorrow, and yeah, I might even do a walk around in the motel room when I get back up there, just to show you guys what we're dealing with there. I think I already did that once.
Day number 1. Can't say the fishing was too great. Had a little bit of action here, right, Kaya? Missed one, marked a few,
Created one.
yeah, made one on Google Gemini, but
Pull that picture up.
pull that picture up. Okay.
You just lost all of your credibility when you tell me that fishing is good.
My credibility's gone.
Looks pretty legit. I know you can't really see it that well, but
Hey, boy who cried wolf, right?
we haven't been in your house yet, Rake, man. This is
We haven't done a
this
tour.
is the, what is this? The
Sport
8
angler.
6 by
6.5 by 16.
6.5 by 16. It's a nice little unit. Staying plenty warm in here. Randy's back again. 2 YouTube videos in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Good luck tonight, buddy. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold, but we're here for it. We're gonna do it.
Right on. All right, we're walking through all the houses, doing a day number 1 recap. That's a buddy eater. Nelk.
I was cold.
It's a little cold. What's your recap of day number 1?
When it's 20 below, bring a backup heater.
Brody, what's yours? Because I'm not going to see you after this.
Make sure propane tanks don't freeze up.
No, Sean.
Don't park on a tree.
Yeah, don't set your house up on a tree when it's 22 below.
And what did you learn today?
Don't listen to Nate when he says set up somewhere.
He read the live scope wrong, but that's all right. Now starting off day 2 here. Just came out and there was a crack that opened up last night. Right here. And that is only about 2 inches thick. If somebody were to drop a tire in there, that'd be a bad deal. So we are more than likely going to move. We just don't know where we're going to go yet. First fishing update of day number 2. Sean caught hooked into a big one. Here it is on the live scope.
Just
Keep moving it. Oh no.
that thing won't come up. Must be a, I don't even know what I don't even want to call that thing.
It's gotta be a sturgeon.
Yeah. Sturgeon and Devil's Lake. Pretty sure we're gonna lose this one. Nate'll be happy. It's his hole. It definitely moves quite a bit though. But it won't come up. I don't think we'll fit that one through the hole. I wonder who's driving out there like that.
Well, just another update from day 2. It's been a pretty quiet day. We just caught 1 perch. It's our first fish of the day.
Yeah.
Hunter and I decided to get out of the wheelhouses and rough it a little bit. And we're out in the portable now. But we were set up for 5 minutes. Hunter missed one and then I got that perch. So the camera was tucked away in the bag still, but we got the camera out now. So hopefully we can actually get us catching a fish. That's been a struggle. Ever since we started doing these videos, it's always been a struggle to do that. But we'll try. We got the camera out now, so hopefully there's some more to come. It's off to a pretty solid start for being here for 5 minutes, wouldn't you say?
I'd agree.
So 18 feet of water. No live scope. We're live scope free right now.
Yes, we are.
Well, we took a time-lapse photo of us catching this fish. We're in a rush, but we found a school of some perch, I guess. Not monsters by any means, but still, ow, he guzzled that thing. Still some decent, I don't know, for Devil's Lake it's pretty small, but some perch. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some more. I'm gonna have to call and fix our heater issue. That thing is, look at it. I think we're out of propane. We gotta figure that out. Now we switched up to a full minnow with a red Venom Ice lure. Oh, we're getting hit on the bobber. I just had 2 solid smacks on that bobber. I don't know if he stripped me or not, but he hit it twice really good. Nope. Dang. Dude, we found the fish. That's not even a question now. What the hell was that? You hear that?
Yeah, I thought it came from my way.
Could have been a pressure ridge popping. I wonder if we would hear that on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had fish under us pretty much since we set up here, which was about an hour ago now. Just missed a good hit on the bobber, and the sun's just starting to think about going down. So, night number 2. The furnace on this fish house went out. There's some electrical issues. We used a diesel heater with an insulated exhaust tube and bunched up some clothes and stuff on the window and just exhausted it out the window. So now we got heat in there and the trip's not over, and Brody's not happy because it's his fish house, but he's got heat. Right, Brody?
Better than freezing to death.
That's right, buddy.
That's why we always got each other's backs.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, a quick update after we did our diesel heater thing here. That was not a good idea.
It's on fire.
It's on fire. We started it on fire.
Hey, Sean, do me a favor. Everybody get on my fish house and just throw it inside of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna
You
go
want your
back to
towel back?
plan B.
Yeah, you can have it.
That didn't work.
Oh, let it burn. Just let it burn.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is currently 6:30 in the morning on Saturday morning. It's day 3 of our trip. We are heading back out to actually get an early start this morning. We did not get an early start last night or yesterday morning, but we found a spot that seems to be holding some fish. So we are going to get out there and get set up about half hour to an hour before sunrise, and we'll see what the day brings. Well, sun has been up for just a little bit, and we've been marking fish pretty much since we got out here, and they're very finicky, very finicky, but got our hands on a little one, a seagar. We're gonna put him back because he's not very big, but they are underneath us, and just for fun we'll see what he coming in at, like a 13 1/4, so just a little guy, but they're there. Without zooming out too far, but and with all my tracks on here. Nice little break line over here that has a whole bunch of other houses on it. So we're just off of it, up in about 15 feet of water. 16 feet is what the Vex is showing. Well, it ain't very big, but there are fish here. They're really finicky, really light bite, but they are biting. Missed one on a bobber over there, and that guy, we caught him on the gold leech flutter spoon with a little bit of, so we can spin it to see the front of it here. I'll just grab it, it'll be easier. A little bit of red or orange on the front of it. So hopefully we can get a few more. Just do a real quick ice check. There's people driving around all over out here. Looking at about 22 inches of ice. You can kind of see the water line there. For it being as cold as it was this weekend, the fishing wasn't actually like that bad, really. I mean, we didn't slaughter them by any means, but for how cold it is, I'm gonna pull it up right here. See if she'll load. Yeah, and we're looking at -7 right now, and we're sitting in the fish house in just a long sleeve shirt. So these thermal houses are definitely worth the money. A little bit of little spendy up front, but let's see if I can do the same thing we've been dealing with the last 2 days. The bottom is full of them, lit up, and we can't get them to fully commit. If they were firing on all cylinders, as Zach would say, that would be bananas. That would be bananas. But it's starting to not fully dark yet, but definitely starting to get dark. Let's see if we can get hooked up here. We got one coming all the way up to us. All the way up to us. See, they're not big, but they're definitely down there. Oh, he's an angry little guy too. I'll show you what I was using on that one. If this guy will open his dang mouth. Another little guy. Gotta take a picture so it's noted that I actually did catch one and I'm not lying. That was almost instant. Yeah, here, let me show you my setup for that one. Like I said, almost instantaneous. I need a new minnow. Need a new minnow and make a fresh one here. Where we're just using small minnows with a gold tungsten jig. I swapped out that waxworm for a minnow, and I'm just hooking them kind of like you would do in the summertime when you're pitching jigs on the river or something. Just hooking them right through the jaw or the head. And it looks like that. So we'll see if it works again. A big fish on this ultralight would not. It'd be a fun fight, but I'd be nervous about losing it. I'll see if I can get another one. That thing was like, that one as soon as he saw it, basically, he hit it.
There we go. Come on.
You got one too?
I got one working.
Oh yeah. He's gonna do it. Maybe.
Just come up and looked at it. And
There it is. Ooh, he actually, this is an ultralight, but he feels a little bit bigger than the last one, which doesn't take much, I guess. Bigger than the last one. What was it?
I don't know. It's still down there.
What is it?
It's a walleye. I thought it was gone. He swam full.
He just cranked that freaking giant shad wrap.
You want to help me move my house?
Dude, that was crazy. Look at that, guys. Biggest one of the weekend right here. He smoked, lift up that jig.
1 second here.
He came unhooked at the bottom of the ice.
He was down at the bottom of the hole.
He was down at the bottom of the hole, and then he swam up the hole.
And Rake Man.
That's what he hit.
Rake Man for the win.
Got it again. Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Should I say this AI is getting out of hand?
No, don't do that, because then they're gonna actually.
Crossbows or double?
Either one. Come on, Rick, man, it's your turn.
I don't know, that one just come up, looked at it, and he didn't want anything to do with it.
Well, we're just doing a quick little check-in. Every year we come up here, we come and have dinner at Pro's Lakeside, attached to Woodland Resort. Fantastic food. We had some prime rib tonight, and now we're gonna go out and give it a little bit of a last hoorah tonight, and a couple hours in the morning, and then we're out of here. But Pro's on Devil's Lake at Woodland Resort, fantastic place to eat. Hey, here's a pro tip. Always bring either a hammer or a hatchet with you. We just had to go around the entire inside of this house and chip up. I know to most guys that ice fish all the time, this is gonna be stupid for me to even say it, but if you have to manhandle these things, that's how you rip the fabric and whatnot. So Rickman was helping us out.
Hello.
Thanks, buddy. Yep. Hunter, we got your house unstuck.
Awesome.
Well, it's day number 3 or 4. It is negative 26 degrees outside. I got out here at 6:30, and I've got 2 clam buddy heaters that neither one of them. I got one will maybe throw the pilot. Yeah, that one doesn't work. Try and turn on low, pilot just goes out. And this one is running, and you can see it. I'm a clam guy through and through. I mean, all my stuff, I have a ton of clam stuff. But don't waste your money on the clam buddy heaters. They're terrible. Go with a big buddy or a heat hog. I'm not really one to bash products, but I had one of these that was already shooting flames all over the place. And I had to return that one and get another one. So both of these heaters are dang near brand new. I mean, both bought this season. Yeah. So now I get to go borrow a buddy heater because it's kind of cold in here. But don't waste your money on the clam buddy heaters. Okay, now we actually have a heater that's worth having in your fish house. Shout out to Big Buddy. Now we're gonna try and fish. We've been out here for, I don't know, what time is it? 8? We've been out here for an hour and a half messing with those stupid heaters. But there's people set up all around us. We'll see if we can catch a couple. It's almost time to hit the road, but we'll see what we can do here. Well, same thing as last night. We're dang near back in the exact same spot. They're not super big by any means, but we're still catching when it's negative 27 outside, so that's kind of neat. I think I missed the same fish 3 times here in a row. He's just coming in and barely tapping it. So I'm running a dead stick over here. And then I got my jigging rod here that I keep on swapping back and forth between this and the shad wrap. Or the Psycho shad. Now that we're warm in here, it's just, things are going a little bit better. You can see all the frost built up around the edges of the house. Usually these thermal houses don't frost up, but there's no condensation. It's not dripping or, you know, water buildup or anything. But this is what a house looks like after fishing in it for 3 days when it's negative 30. It's or negative 24 of the real temperature. Negative 27 I think is what it was this morning. I mean, I don't know if you can see the line iced up, and I'm inside with a heater on high, so that kind of tells you how cold it is. But well, we pulled up the last rods for the weekend. It was a relatively good time, a little cold, but we made it work. I'm gonna do one more check-in once we're fully loaded and heading out, but we appreciate you guys tuning into this video, and we're hopefully gonna have a couple more coming this winter here. Fishing was kind of tough, but that was to be expected with the weather. I think in total we probably picked up, I don't know, I would say between 40 and 50 fish over the weekend. Probably 10 keepers out of all those. But yeah, I don't know where our next adventure is going to take us to. We might be somewhere local fishing some crappies, or yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. About a good solid, I don't know, month, I'd say, at least left of the ice season, so she's starting to wind down. But yeah, so once again, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll do one last check-in once we're loaded up and heading out of here. So alright, we're all loaded up and heading off the lake for the last time of 2026. Alright, one last check-in. We're heading home. We're at the Simonsons in Grand Forks, where we started off this weekend. All in all, pretty good trip. As far as the cold goes, we battled it, and we were able to contend with it. It was cold. It got, you know, I think the coldest it got was a real feeling negative 49, I think is what it was. But yeah, man, now it's time to go home and unpack all the gear and get ready to go next time. So thank you guys for tuning in, and like I said, hopefully we come back at you with a couple more videos from this season.